Hey everybody, welcome to the Best Family Homestead. So in typical fashion, Aaron, that's me, I just got busy last minute. Got the sawmill still here for another week or two. Gotta get it back out to my dad because I know he's got stuff he needs to do with it. And you can see I still have a lot of wood to cut. There's all this, 4 logs over there. There's that massive pecan. So stuff we want to get cut at the old bird farm. So it's time for us to get at it and get everything cut. So what you might be seeing for a few days is a lot of wood getting cut on the sawmill. But I've got to get all the siding cut for the old house, and we can get that sided. You know, all the board and batten up over what's not a log cabin over the next probably through the summer. We have good weather, but to start off with right now, I'm going to be taking a lot of the wood we already have cut, and Robert and Aaron's Tin Emporium. Got to make a little bit of room so I can get the tractor around through here and just getting stuff cleaned up. All right, so I have this log that kind of got a little wobbly, so I've got to fix it. But what I need to do with this one, since I know that it's kind of already a little bit out of square, I need to cut 4x4s. We need 4x4s. This is a big old stack of wood. We use part of it. I need 4x4s for the tin, so I can use the forks on the tractor to get under everything. So that's where we're going to start. We got a place to start. So let's get some 4x4s cut and go from there. All right, so I got some 2x4s cut. Now I'm gonna make some 2x4s to put scrap on, 2x4s to transfer these two, 2x4s for the tin. Basically just, we're gonna cut these down in about 2 or 3 foot lengths so that we can get the most use for them and get the most stacked up that we can. All right, we got our 4x4s cut here. We got a place over here for our scrap. I'll sell my scrap there and then be able to get under it. So what I'm going to do now is go over here, start getting this tin moved over out of the way so I have a place to put all this wood I'm about to cut. Plus, that is one of the sunniest, hottest parts of the yard. So once I cover that with a tarp, it's going to dry out really nice and quick. And I'll be able to get the house out a little bit faster as the wood dries. As you guys can see, that is a lot of tin. Took me a little bit longer than I wanted to get it moved over here. But now it's over here out of the way and we can start using it. But good grief, every time we move it, I forget how much there is. So hopefully this will be the last time we move this stuff. All right, so our next order of business is to move all these poplar logs we cut. And if you remember, these are the big, huge, massive ones. I got busy cutting and not really brilliant on my part. There's like three big massive logs right here. I couldn't barely pick the logs up with the tractor before I cut them, so I don't know why I let them stack up this high. So now, just to make a little bit more room for getting some more stuff on the mill, we're gonna move all these, get them over to a better spot over out of the way, and then we're really gonna get started cutting. Alright, so you remember when I was cutting that one real big poplar, there was just some really part of the wood, and I cut these into 5/4 boards, which means they're 1 1/4 inches thick. Well, I should have put stickers on this pallet. Now I'll just set my drying back, and I might end up getting them kiln dried, but for air drying, you're looking about 1 inch per year, and that's if they're covered up and, you know, in a nice spot. So I'm going to restack these up. I think some of these other poplars have some really pretty stuff. Make sure I get enough, you know, pretty 1 1/4 inch boards. And that's also what most of that pecan is going to be. So I'm just going to set this pallet up to start using for 1 1/4 inch boards and make some good furniture out of. All right, so I've got manageable stacks. I got my 2x6s, 2x4s, and then my 5/4 by 6 furniture boards. Maggie hush! That is Maggie May. She's the mad teenage mother, puppy, or mama of Mimi, the one from COVID that we got. We didn't know was pregnant, and all the vets and everything closed down. She is insane smart, and has an attitude to go with it. And she's a great dog. So now I'm gonna get all the poplars cut first, so I have some room, and then actually this time stack everything in manageable pallet sizes for the tractor. So as soon as I get all the poplar cut and sorted, I can go ahead and move it back to the back out of the way and get it all covered up back there. Then I can start on the pine, put the pine here, and try and keep the yard a little bit cleaner, more organized, and hopefully, believe it or not, it was actually really pretty last year. So I started with a sawmill and get it all cleaned up and back how it used to be. So we're going to get started on, I guess the next one's going to be that big poplar. Get it over here, get it cut out of the way, or get it milled down. And then I think there's 2 more poplar logs, get started on our pine, and then get started clearing our big, cutting our big pecan and clearing it, and getting that all milled down.